Good afternoon, it's Camilla again. I'm here at David Lloyd in the studio. I've cleared away all the spin bikes, so I've made a little bit of space, and I thought what I'd show you today is some press-ups and how to make them a bit more fun and enjoyable and to test different parts of your muscles and especially your core. So I'm going to show you a press-up on your toes to start with, and then I'm going to show you a slight little variation. Fingers are facing forward, hands wide and shoulder distance apart, and core in strong. Okay, so if I just show you that from the side, I want to just highlight my posture. Okay, so if I were to draw a pole or put a pole along my back, the pole would touch the back of my head, the back of my shoulders, my lower back, my bottom, back of the knees and the ankles. You want to ensure you have that correct neutral spine so that you don't cause yourself any pain or injuries. As I said, we can make this easier. Simply drop your knees. Still ensure that neutral spine and do your press-ups there. Okie dokie, so that's your most basic press-up. As I said, I want to make it a bit more fun and enjoyable and to test all your different muscles around your arms, your back and your chest. So the way we're going to do that to start with is just play around with where we place your hands. There's lots of different positions, and I'm sure you're aware of them already. But if you have your hands facing forwards or your fingers facing forwards like so, shoulder distance apart, we're going to play around and put them externally rotated, wide, internally rotated, close, and we can either, as well, we can stagger them, okay? Let's have a look at all of those. So wide, external rotation. Internal rotation here. We can even do that a little bit closer in, so you're getting the triceps. Elbows in towards the waist as you do those, please. As you can tell, I've dropped to my knees. I want to make sure it's at the right level for all of your clients, so don't be afraid to start on your knees, and if you need to, drop to your toes. As I said, we can stagger them, so one hand forward, one back. In that position as well, I can work on internal and external rotation, so let's have a play around with that. Swapping them over. You can always add some jumps in there as well if you want. Okay, so as I said, we're going to involve the Viper now with these press-ups. The reason I want to do that is because it's a little bit unstable to have one of your hands on there. It puts you up to a different level, so it's a little bit of variation. Okay, so I'm going to start with one hand on the Viper, and I'm going to move around with the hands moving in different places on the Viper. As you can tell, the Viper, or myself, I'm very much moving around in different directions, so the Viper is at a different angle to me. What that is doing, A, is making me work very hard and my heart rate's going up, but I'm also testing all the different muscles in my chest area, in my back and in my core. Okay, so we're also going to just add in another variation for you to try out, and that's to go into a rotation, and that's really going to get those shoulders working and strengthen up those stabilization muscles in your shoulder. So I'm still going to use the Viper, I'm still going to be moving around to make it more fun and enjoyable to test my core, but I'm just adding in a little bit of rotation to get my stomach working and the back of my shoulders nice and strong and stable. So let's have a look. Okay, so as I push down, I'm in a comfortable position. My hand on the floor stays where it is. I lift the one up off the Viper, put myself into a T position, hold there for a couple of seconds to make sure I'm stable, and then pop the hands down, moving them around. I can do it on my toes as well, if I find that my shoulders could do with a little rest. Okay, Thank you very much for watching. Enjoy.